Hey guys, it's Editing Bonk here. Just a quick heads up before watching the video. I was extremely, intoxicated when I originally made this. So take everything you hear with a grain of salt. Also, I'm just gonna be putting an overlay of me fighting Spiral Abyss for the video. I'll definitely put some edits in. But with all that said, hope you enjoy the somewhat cracked chaos. Hello, you semi-adequate individuals. You're looking very swell today. But have you guys ever, tried putting Paimon into the Google search bar? I never had, until my boy who just got into Genshin didn't trust no Paimon, so he Googled Paimon. And little to my knowledge, there's a whole wiki page about a spirit named Paimon. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the information, but just know King Paimon is apparently quite obedient to Lucifer. Whoa, that's like a bad person, I think. What am I doing? Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna show the wiki page because copyright reasons, but if you go to the powers section, one of Paimon's abilities is creating visions. Now, that might sound a little weird. What kind of crack shit? I'm just looking at this now. Now, whose idea was it to visit a statue of the Seven right off the bat? It was Paimon. And she was all like, maybe you'll get the god's blessing. Girl, we just got to this world. How are we just gonna randomly get the god's blessing? Like, I don't get it. Just because we're the main character, it doesn't make sense. Why would the gods give their blessing to some random outrider? But here's my theory. Paimon is the one actually giving us the vision, the elemental power itself. She just uses the statue as a means to justify the ends. Because if she just gave us the powers like that, we would question, why do we just have these magical powers? Maybe it's because that floating fairy that we fished up in a lake just so happened to give it to us without notifying us. And hey, one of Paimon's other powers on the wiki is remaining underwater indefinitely. So, you know that whole Sumeru teaser we got? Boy, let me tell you something. They're probably gonna say, oh, it's folklores. They're giving us the ability to breathe underwater. It's another one of the god's blessings. Will I spit on the god's blessings? It's Paimon. She is the middle floating emergency food. Ever wonder why Paimon always goes into cardiac arrest every time she's separated from the traveler? Maybe it's because her sole purpose is to look after the traveler, to keep an eye on the traveler. And when the traveler is out of Paimon's sights, she can't handle it. Because maybe the heavenly principles who sent her here... I need another drink. What was I saying? Oh yeah, maybe... The heavenly principles that sent Paimon here were like, okay, your sole duty in life is to look at this traveler, this outrider, and monitor their every action. And guess what? If we're out of sight, she can't monitor us. And Paimon's sole duty given to her by the, what are they called? The floating, what are they called? Speaking of Paimon, where's my Subway sandwich? I ordered it like 13 minutes ago and I'm kind of stressed. I just got that 13 minutes like that. Good job, Bonk. Thanks, Bonk. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, Paimon. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, heavenly principles. The heavenly principles center here to monitor us for all points. And here's the thing. Ever wonder why your sibling went through this entire world and just joined the Abyss Order? Maybe it's because he didn't have a Paimon with him the entire time. Because Paimon is what separates us from being a carbon copy cutout between us and our sibling. She's like the wild card. And yes, it's 100% obvious that when our journey is over, Paimon is going to join our sides against the heavenly principles. Because the power of friendship will always persevere. Like, come on, guys. We know how this is gonna go. Some of Paimon's other powers on the wiki are flight. She can fly, understandable. And she also has this other ability, which is super interesting, which is reanimating the dead for several years. Now, I'm looking at Signora. No, I'm straying from the main topic. What I'm saying is, though, all of these powers that Paimon has on the wiki, we might see them come into practice in the future, and it will simply be disguised as another one of the god's blessings. Here's another interesting point. How can a random character from, let's say, Mondstadt, right, just get a vision from a god that isn't associated with that nation? Like, example, Fischl. How is she getting an electrovision while the Raiden Shogun A is across the sea? Is she just constantly monitoring everything? Like, it's just like, that little Chunbyo girl over there. Yeah, give that bish a vision. Like, no, they can't just see all corners of the world at all times. The real person giving visions to people are the heavenly principles. And Paimon is a servant of the heavenly principles, also known as Lucifer by the wiki standards, whatever. That's why we don't need the vision itself, because we have a source of elemental power, someone who's giving it to us constantly by our side. Because remember, guys, the heavenly principles make the rules, okay? Everything is dictated by what they desire to be. And a final, very interesting point. This part is cracked as heck. I need another sip for this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, sorry, no, why do I keep going to Dottore? Also, 18 minutes! What the I want that Subway, man. Oh, I want a Subway sandwich so bad. So yeah, the Tsaritsa. So we kind of have the idea that the Tsaritsa is the Cryo Archon. Okay? Now here's the interesting aspect that connects to the Fatui as well. Why is the Tsaritsa a god telling the Fatui, which are her followers, to go and get all of the Gnosis from the other gods, right? Because she has a Gnosis herself. Like, how does that work? Now, here is my little theory. I personally believe that the Tsaritsa isn't trying to just get all the power for herself and is using the Fatui as an ends. No, it's too obvious. She is trying to get all of that power, all of the Gnosis, to go against the heavenly principles, okay? Now, do I have any evidence to support this? Absolutely not. Even my man Dottore, when heavenly principles were brought up, he didn't know what to do. He was kind of like, not shaking in his boots, but he was like, I don't know how to combat that. But anyway, yeah, Paimon is a servant of Lucifer, or sorry, heavenly principles, and she is monitoring the traveler. For what reason? I have no idea. Maybe it's because our sibling joined the dark side, so Paimon's there to do something. Bro, I don't know. What am I even doing here? Have a good day, guys. Bye.